Heyo! It's Monday morning. It snowed over the weekend, and this morning a lot of the roads are icy, and it's snowing, but all the main roads are clear. And so I waited probably too long to leave the house, but I'm here nonetheless. I got here in it's a pretty good time. It's less than an hour, which is good. It's supposed to snow again later today. We didn't get very much. I think most places would call it a dusting. I mean, stuff is not really covered in snow. Just looking out my front window here. It's covered, but it's not like buried in snow. And as anybody who has been to Seattle or lives in Seattle knows, when we get any amount of snow, it stops everything. It seems like, anyway. Just everything kind of comes to a screeching halt. So, that hasn't happened today, which is good. People are a little panicky about getting on the road, which is okay, because it means that I don't have to worry about them being stupid on the road, because they are, and they don't know how to drive, because there are a lot of morons, and I emphasize morons, who have 4x4 cars or trucks, and they think that that means that they are unstoppable in the snow. And they will barrel through stoplights. They don't want to stop for people. Oh, there's a robin out there. It's the wrong season for you, Mr. Robin. So they would just cruise around everywhere. And if it's particularly bad, they won't stop at stoplights. They just kind of keep going or barely slow down. But these idiots, morons, fail to realize that just because they have 4x4, trucks or four-wheel drive, that doesn't mean that they have four-wheel brakes. So it does them no good when they're trying to stop. And of course they slam on the brakes or whatever and go sliding all over the road. I don't understand what happened. You're a dummy. That's what happened. Compensating for other things in life. So anyway, that's enough of my tangent this morning. I set up a poor man's recording studio in my house yesterday. I talked to a guy who goes to our church who is pretty stinking famous, actually, when it comes to sound recording and sound editing and music production and stuff. He's worked with Quincy Jones. He wrote a book. It's pretty amazing stuff. So I talked to him a little bit about what I could do in my house. He gave me some tips on the microphone. He told me some ways to help kind of deaden the sound in a small room. And so I took stuff that we had around the house that would work. He said, I asked him if sleeping bags would work, and he said yes. So I have a sleeping bag up in front of the door, which I stapled with a staple gun around the door on the inside. I hung up an old thick blanket that we're not using to cover up the other walls. It's a really small little closet that I'm in. Like, I literally can take one step inside, and then if I have to go any further, I have to start ducking more and more. So I put a little table in there with my microphone, which I created a little sound padding portable booth to put around, and my own pop filter to catch my P's and S's and T's and shushes. And then I snaked the microphone cable out to a laptop on which I'm using Audacity to record my stuff right now, which means I have to start the recording, then go into the studio, do my stuff, then come out and stop it and listen to it. Well, it's not bad, but I don't get any fan sound, which is great, and I don't have any surrounding noise, which is also good. So I recorded some stuff for the Exemplary DM podcast. I had done some stuff before, but it didn't sound that great because it was on a headset mic. And I also talked with a couple other people about doing some recordings. So I'm going to do a sample transcript for a book publisher to see if they're interested in having me do some stuff for them. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this stuff goes. So I'll talk more about it as things go on. And when I can finally release some names, then I certainly will do so. So I'm going to head on inside, get some work done. It's supposed to snow later this afternoon, so I will hopefully be going home a bit early, maybe work from home around a fire or something. So it sounds kind of nice and cozy. That's it for me today. Have a great day. If it's snowing or icy in your area, please be safe. Don't drive like a moron. Remember that if you have four-wheel drive, you don't have four-wheel brakes. And have a great day. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.